Hi students, we are discussing sixth unit, that is reproduction. So in last class we discussed introduction of reproduction. So like we discussed some how to convert milk into curd. So we also discussed asexual reproduction, like budding, fission, budding and fragmentations. In today's class we are going to discuss two more asexual reproduction, that is Parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. What is parthenogenesis? Almost in all exams, at least we will get 1 marks or 2 marks questions from this parthenogenesis. What is parthenogenesis? What is parthenocarpy? What is the parthenogenesis? Actually, in sexual reproductions, there is a fission of male and female gametes, zygote is formed. Fission of male and female gametes, zygote is formed. But in this process of parthenogenesis, the process of development of young ones from unfertilized egg or unfertilized gametes, the process of the development of young ones, unfertilized gametes. So, if the young one is developed from the unfertilized gametes is called as parthenogenesis. The best example of this parthenogenesis is bees, ants, and rats. So actually these bees, this ants, this rats are not sexually, they will develop. Unfertilized egg, they develop into young ones. It is called as parthenogenesis. Next one is parthenocarpy. What is parthenocarpy? Nowadays we are going to see the seedless fruits. If there is a fusion of male gametes and female gametes, zygote is formed in flowers also, we will get a seed fruits, seed bearing fruits. But nowadays we are getting seedless fruits. Banana, we cannot see seeds. Seedless fruits. Nowadays watermelon also available, seedless fruits. Papaya is available, seedless papaya. How they get? Grapes, seedless grapes. They are nothing but parthenocarpy, preparing of seedless fruits by unfertilized eggs. There is no fusion of female gametes and male gametes in the parthenocarpy also. Preparation of seedless fruits by parthenocarpy. Best example, there are so many examples there. Seedless fruits like papaya, grapes, banana, watermelon also. We are eating watermelons with seeds, but there is a watermelon without seeds also is there. So this is nothing but parthenocarpy. Both are very important. This both parthenogenesis and parthenocarpy, both are very important. So next one is what is regeneration? Some animals is there, if you cut any parts of the animal body, so they will grow independently, not depending on the parents. For example, lizard is there. If you cut their tail, after few months or days, the tail will appear in the lizards. So we already discussed in Spirogyra, like what is fragmentations. So if you take starfish also, if you cut all the stars from the starfish, it will grow again the starfish the parts will be grown. There are some examples is there. Regeneration. The best example is planaria. Planaria. So this planaria, if you cut any parts from the planaria body, it will grow independently. If you cut any part, small parts will be grow independently. So that is the speciality of regeneration in planaria. So next one is vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation. What is vegetative propagation? There are two different types of vegetative propagation. One is natural vegetative propagation. Natural propagation. Second one is artificial propagation. This artificial propagation is very, very important for 4 marks. I think 2 years back we got 4 marks questions in final exams. Natural propagations, again there are different types of natural propagations. One is leaves, another one is stems, like some stolons, like some bulbs, like some cones, like rhizome and tubes. There are different types of natural propagations that they will grow naturally, not by human beings. For example, leaves. Bryophyllum. Bryophyllum have a capacity from the bryophyllum leaf, and the bryophyllum leaf, small birds will grow. From the bryophyllum leaf on itself, the small buds will grow, and the small birds will grow independently, not depending on parents. From these birds, the roots will be penetrated into the soils. They will grow. If you separate from the parents, they will grow independently. The best example is natural propagation leaves, bryophyllum. So some stems is there. So even those stems, if you bury into the soils, or they will attach to the soils, so the roots will be grow. They grow independently. Some stolons is there, like jasmine, strawberries, like some bulbs, onions, like some cones, colocasia, like some rhizomes like ginger, like some tubes, potato, and the roots guava. There are different types of natural propagations is there. So this they will grow. Carrot is growing in the soils. It's a root. Actually, carrot is a root. So root, carrot is nothing but it's a root. Potato is nothing but it's a stem. So they will grow in the soil. Onions will grow. Ginger will grow in the soils. These are natural propagation. If you take some ginger, bury it into the soil, it will spread into the whole lands. So the natural propagations. So these are the natural propagations. What is the artificial propagations? In artificial propagations, again we can see there are 3 different types of artificial propagations. One is cutting. Second one is layering. Third one is grafting. Cutting, layering, grafting. It's very, very important. If they ask these questions, you can write about and you have to draw the simple diagrams. For example, cutting. You can take rose. You can take rose plants. The best example is rose plants and hibiscus. So this is the rose plants. Cut the stem where the buds is growing. Cut the stem where the buds is growing. Buried into the soil. Buried into the soils. We can apply some aloe vera in the corner of this stem. Applying aloe vera, it will grow easily. I also did this. Okay, take a stem which will have a small buds, apply some aloe vera in the corner and bury it into the soil, facilitate water to the crops. It will grow independently, not depending on the parents' plants. Any plants, not any plants, only few plants. Like you can take hibiscus, you can take rose plants, cut it and bury it and started pouring the water. It will grow independently, not depending on the parents. It will start at branches, leaves, flowering will be started. So it is not cutting. That is nothing but cutting. Next one is layering. The best example is Neem plants. So when the neem is growing in our school, in our front of the schools, we have neem plants. They have long, narrow leaves. Bend the one stems toward the soil. Any branch, any stem, you can bend it toward the earth, and the stem has to be attached to the soil. Some portion of the stem should be present in the air. So here we are applying some soil where the stem attached to the ground. We are applied some soil. We can keep any stone for the weight. It cannot erect, it cannot go away from the soils. Then started pouring water on this particular place. What happens after a few days? We are going to see some roots started growing where the stem attached to the ground. Where the stem attached to the ground. When the roots started growing, you can just look at and cut the stem from the parental plant body. It will grow independently, not depending on the parental plants. This is nothing but layering. Layering the stem toward the land. Last one is grafting. Here we can see two important words. One is stalk, another is scion. Stalk and scion. For example, we are grafting different types of mangoes, different types of guavas. Nowadays, we are going to see in market there are this size of guavas, Java Kalinta size. Actually, the local varieties are very small. Now we can graft the local variety guava and the hybrid variety guava. So the one plant attached to the ground is called as stalk. So this is the stalk guava plants. It's there in our house. It's a local variety. It is called as stalk. Now we are grafting the hybrid variety that is called as scion. That is called as scion. Select one stem which one attached to the ground. It is called as stalk. Make it as like this. You can do this. There is small gap should be there. Or else we can make it like V shape. V shape. It is called as stalk, which one attached to the ground. Then we are bringing from other plants, which one grafting. It is called as scion parts. So make this side like V shape. So this parts will be fixed properly in this particular stem. We are fixing exactly. We are fixing V-shaped and I-shaped structures like this. Fix it properly, make it sharp and fix it properly, and we have to tie the ropes of thread. And we have to keep on polythene cover also. Polythene cover. You should remember two parts here. One is the one which is attached to the ground is called a stalk. We are grafting another plants. The stem is called as scion, stalk and stem. We are grafted. We made it tight with the ropes or threads, and we kept one like polythene covers. After a few days or weeks, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month, this two stems is going to attach. This part, scion part, started observing the nutrition from this stalk, and this part started growing, started bearing branches, and started bearing the leaves and flowers. They will absorb nutrition they started bearing fruits like hybrid, tasty and hybrid. This is nothing but grafting. It's very, very important. Nowadays they are grafting the most flowers, red to yellow, orange to yellow, white. They are grafting different types of flowers. They are getting different types of colors of the flowers. These are nothing but grafting. Very, very important. Artificial propagation, one is cutting, layering and grafting. Cutting, layering and grafting. Cutting example is rose and hibiscus. A layer is medium. Grafting is, you can do so many graftings. One world man, he did 100 grafting plants in one plant. ఒకటే plants మామిడి చెట్టుకి యాపిల్, క్లస్టర్డ్ యాపిల్స్, గోవా, లెమన్, పైనాపిల్ అన్ని గ్రాఫ్ట్ చేశాడు. We started growing. So we have to take care about the plants. We can graft different types of flowers, fruits also. This is a very, very important topic today. Parathynogenesis is very, very important for 1 marks, 2 marks, and artificial propagation is very, very important for 4 marks questions. Okay, you have to read and write with one time. Okay, thank you, students.